Twitch was YouTubers succeeded. Great. Hi, Yakuza. Just going to be before people arrive with any musical opinions. I'm going to begin by just converting a few things from the Virtual Vibes playlist onto my Spotify playlist and stuff. My God. Thank you so much for that. That's awfully kind of you, Zichuk. And hello, Adamira. It's just doing musical meddling today of some sort, as I say. Yeah, please do send me music and stuff that you want me to add on Discord, or you can send it in the stream chat. That's fine. I hope I can keep up with it. And everything like that. And if I basically just if I think it would work, I don't want to have music that is really. I don't want to have music with loads of lyrics. I don't want to have music with loads of copyright issues around it. Other than that, basically anything is fine. Yeah, it can be completely no copyright if you like, but it can have copyright on it. It just can't have stuff that will get it taken off of the platform altogether. So it can't have. There are a couple of songs like that, like Little Dark Age has got such serious copyright on it right now that it gets wrecked. Basically, as long as there aren't loads of lyrics, it's not just actual pop music stuff, then I don't mind. But just send me stuff and I'll just listen to it and add it if I think it's any good. Oh God, you're doing tea immediately, really? Right, I tell you what. I have not actually got tea, I've got water. So what I'll do is I shall return in a couple of minutes once I have tea. And in the meantime, if you send me stuff on Discord or on the chat, I'll come back and review stuff, perhaps. We shall try and do that. That's what we will try and do. And in the meantime, I'm going to restart Stories About the World That Once Was from Neptune Flux. I'll be back in a couple of seconds. We do have Salvatore Ganacci. It's because of the Worms map that I looked his music up. It's awesome. But while I'm going to go and make good on the T points reward, I'll be back in a couple of seconds. So just send me stuff if you like, and then I'll come back and listen to it. No particular genre, of course. I like synthwave stuff, but it doesn't have to be by any means. Right. Right, I'm back. To see what we have got from here. Okay, RE Run Original Game Soundtrack Neo Norman. See if we can do this on Spotify, that would be ideal, preferably. So I'll try and listen to this, and then we'll see what we have. Hi Nico, this is a stream that might suit you. I'm just trying to add stuff to my stream playlist for music. It's nice to see you, of course. Obviously don't send me millions of things, but just... Sorry, I'm pretty much just here to listen to music and try and add stuff that I think will be good, that isn't horribly copyrighted and doesn't have constant lyrics. This is very cool, I love this one. I'm surprised I haven't heard this before. It's the sort of thing that I think several of my friends would have shown me before. Oh, I might have heard this before, actually. Spoken word music. Well, if there's not millions of lyrics, it's fine. If it's not just constant lyrics, like it's a rap, is kind of harder to justify, probably. I can't even tell if CJF has sent me the name of a song or not. It's... Yes, I'm familiar with Danny. That is certainly going on there. It's got to, I think, hasn't it? That's ideal. Perfect start. Yes, I think Danny got fed up with the workload of Carlson because he produced 2 games that were free and fundamentally took him much less time and were far more popular. Which is interesting. Is that 10,000 or 100,000? I thought you had millions. Yes, it is the name of a song. Well, I'll take your word for it. I have to paste it into Spotify or possibly Google, depending on where it is available. Let me try Spotify. Certainly a song. Well, that is a good start. Thank you very much from Adamira. What genre of music is this? Is this good content on stream? I can't tell. Maybe. Maybe we have good content. Oh yes. It's very smooth. Have to say. Lyrics I assume will be in Turkish, right? Yeah. I just have the playlist automatically generated ones, as you can tell. I only have a couple of playlists. I've got like songs that I would play in a car with my friends, which is this one. And I have my like songs and this one. And I have a couple of other ones that I haven't stopped kind of adding things to, but I should add more. Turkiyas. Of course. Thank you for doing that. It's fine. If it's a song that's been released and has a universal product, universal copyright label, it will probably be on Spotify. Don't worry too much. It's a bit unusual for stuff to not be on there. In fact, nowadays, all the record companies are doing it. Buddy Holly by Weezer. Weezer did do Represent, which is a great song. That's nice. Worthy of mention. Despite this one having a lot of lyrics, I actually think it's quite good because it's passive. And it's not in your face, and there's instrumental sections like this. Look at that. I cannot complain about this. I hope it's not too copyrighted. We'll see. We'll find out when my video gets claimed. Oh god, I can see myself just going through my analytics at this point. What have I got from the rest of this? It's all pretty good so far. I discovered a group recently called Night Stop that I really like the music of as well. I've been adding a lot of theirs. It's just very basic synth stuff, but yeah. You sent me a song by Fentanyl again. Fentanyl. I don't know how you. Interesting. Let's go. think I've already got it on my liked videos, or liked songs, because of the previous one where I had to add it to the playlist. And it's pretty solid. Oh, it's on my Ragged mix already. Oh, that's because I had it added from the time it was requested, of course. I left it on there because it was good. So obviously you've suggested one that's already surpassed all of my wildest of expectations about everything. No, I genuinely quite like this one. It's not over the top. It's pretty good. It's like Suicide. Reminds me of anyway. I should add Weezer Represent. Come on, Represent by the acclaimed band Weezer. Okay, I don't know what this is that CGF has just sent me. I'm going into this kind of blind. It suggests Crazy Frog immediately. Instead we've got this. This is brand new to me, no idea what this is at all, I'm afraid. Wow. This is very nice. I think I have a low bar for being impressed by music. As long as it isn't stupid and modern music, then it's pretty good. Can't complain. Oh, nice! No, this is excellent. Does it get even better? Through. I don't know what you'd call this. This is the sort of beat that you'd be able to produce on an Atari or something similar. I've got to keep up with these. This one is definitely going in because I love how it sounds. I don't know what you describe this as. It's got sort of a... Is analog beat the correct word? I saw it's like I've seen a compilation of Atari and old game sound bass lines, and I can't remember what it's called. There's a technical term for it. I don't know. It's awful. Right, I'm going to stay on top of this chat. Hold on. Zitchig sent me a track on Spotify that I can't preview. Fascinating. Other Side by Lena Rain. Fine, we'll check this out. Other Side in 1. Oh, it's from the Caves and Cliffs soundtrack. Fantastic. I've probably heard it hundreds of times, but it's okay. So I've got Nico's one to get through. DMs. Remember, if you send me Discord, if you have me on Discord and you're watching this, then send me on Discord because I'll be able to keep on top of it a lot more easily. I hope I don't lose stuff in the chat, but there we are. Probably only tens of times the music disc. Probably not even claimed that badly either. No, I have heard this one, but it is very good. No, indeed, I've heard. There's a few other ones on the SMP that I heard recently I thought were very good, but I obviously don't know what they are. I had to look through the playlist to find them. That's excellent. That will go in, no question about it. It's pretty solid. I'm going to save this list as well, just because I want to listen to it at some other point and try and find another one. We've also got this one from Nico that is called Fuck You Dan. Although it's by an artist I'm aware they actually listen to, so it's not just a total joke submission. Well, fucking hell. I better listen to this, I suppose. As you expect. Also, I can't actually find it by searching. Great, well, we'll open it on Spotify. Genius. And it's 140k listens, I suppose that makes sense. Wow, it has no lyrics. Album cover's pretty lit, can't lie. Boris Johnson is a fucking cunt. Of course, you got all the remixes. If you don't mind, I won't add that one, but only because of the title, mostly. Mainly. And also, I don't see the value in the song that much, but that's just me. Minstraft sent me one. I can't remember if it's the same one. No, you sent me the same one on Discord and on Twitch. That's fine. Let me browse that one. Here. That one was Recovered Stuff by Klaus Wien. There's also Fuck You James. This is the one we've got to listen to here. Computer controlled. Oh, TR-606. What the heck? In danger of finding me artists that I'm going to get obsessed with here. Dear me, this is an odd looking chap though. Oh. Nice. Yeah, that's actually a good call, the posture check, because I'm leaning over my keyboard right now. Sit back. Sit back. All good. I do appreciate a stable bass line. I don't really know music terminology, by the way. I know the basics. So I just describe everything in terms of the basics. It's interesting that this isn't one of his top tracks. I wonder why you'd find this one particularly. It's usually the case with a lot of artists that I think their top tracks are a bit overrated. No, I really like this one. It's pretty straightforward. I like it. I'm going to look at the album as well later. I have no problem with that. That's very good. I am not a hipster. Well, not really. I don't know what you consider a hipster, really. These albums. This is okay. Now Adamir sent me some albums. The Teardown OST. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. Get video game OSTs, I should say. Have a look at this one. We'll have a look at the most popular one first of all. Skip ahead a little bit. Never played Teardown, so I don't know what the theme is like or anything. I don't know what any of the music is. Never heard it, I don't think. I have no problem with that. I'll add it in, but it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, as you say, it's very chill and quiet sort of stuff. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't add too much to a stream for that. Oh, it's a really nice OST though. I'm gonna go for ones that have interesting names. Sorry, I'm skipping through them quite quickly, but it shouldn't be too confusing. Yakuza, I just have to check them out in a moment. Hang on. I don't think there's much to listen to, but I do actually quite like it. I just don't think it's the sort of thing that would be massively engaging on stream. I don't know. It's a difficult. I can't describe what I mean. The Chase, a piece of music called The Chase, must be pretty good. Just give ahead a tiny bit. I just speedrun everything. I speedrun drinking water. I also speedrun sleeping most days, which is a bit sad. I enjoy that one. That'll be ideal. At least as far as I've heard so far, anyway. Obviously, to get through a lot of suggestions people have, it's obviously beneficial to skip through them a little bit. You know what I mean? Just kind of like flick through the song. Seems pretty monotone, this. It doesn't really change as it goes through, but it's pretty good. I like the drum entry on that. The rest of it is very straightforward, but I think I can convince myself to add that in for some variety. It's very similar to previous ones. What about this? We listened to this one already, did we? Yeah, no, I think you're right. A lot of them are quiet and don't add much to the interest. Give the car wash a listen. Okay. Thank you for your input. Yeah, it's still quiet and sort of more relaxed. I quite like the ambience it generates though, you're right, it's interesting. I can imagine this as I was scoping out some sort of building for a robbery, perhaps. Don't know what it's actually for, but... Even though this one's very quiet, I might add this one in, but I think I'm going to leave it there for that album. Let me check your other one that you sent. which is the Teardown Part 2 original soundtrack. Check that out, hold on. We got one more, okay, I'll check all of you guys' DMs in a moment. We'll look through this a little bit first. Robrazi. I hope this comes through on stream as well, by the way. As you really, I literally don't know, sorry. Thank you for the post check again. I actually kind of faulted already on it, so once again, pretty good. You don't want to tempt CGF because they have a surprising number of channel points. My spine cannot be any straighter than it is now. I am dying. I am in extraordinary pain. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Run dead. Oh my god, that's a lot. How many channel points was that? It was about 2,000 you just spent on that. Oh, about 1,500. Crikey. Goodness me. I'll try this one because it's most listened to. That's very different. Which Scandinavian language is this? Is this Svenska, Norwegian? Dansk, perhaps? I don't know. It's a mix of Swedish and gibberish. Isn't all Swedish gibberish though? To be fair. I don't mind that, I'm gonna have it in. The rest of it is, if it's much of the same, this one has a huge number of variations. But this is one level. I enjoy that one. Sounds like an old racing game, like one of the Sonic Riders games. Are there even multiple of those, or am I just making that up? Is there only one? I actually don't know. Right. Who have I done on this the longest? I think Minstraft's first one's always quite long. Passport.mid from Minstraft. I'll go to the final version in a second if you're insisting. That's good. I have no complaints about this either. This is the sort of music that is probably very easy to make by yourself. How do you even find this sort of stuff, Minstraft? This person has 600 monthly listeners. Oh, this is straight out of Virtual Vibes, this. I have no complaints, this must go on. Does it develop any more than that? It sort of adds in a couple of more grounds. Nice bit of brass, if you like. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll try the final diversion quickly. Get it past the introductory sequence. Oh yeah, no, I can see why you like this one. You once added 30 1950 songs to your Spotify playlist and added a few different non-1950 songs. And that came up as suggestions. Suggestions have occasionally showing me some quite good stuff, so it's nice. I think I might put this one on as well, just because I really like the pacing of it so far. Don't imagine that'll change much as the song develops. Oh, it gets better. My computer is having a hard time with this for some reason. I don't know why, but... yeah, it does. It sounds like it's building up, certainly. Skip ahead towards the end, just so I can move on. Ah, You're right, that is a very good one. Underappreciated in this playlist, I'd say. Potentially. Minsraft also sent me... I better clear his queue very quickly. Sorry to do this in such a weird order. Pilotredson Warsaw. I presume Polish, but that might be being offensive somehow. Me? No, impossible. You sent the last song for today. Enjoy. Well, thank you very much. Pilot Red Sun. Pilot Red Sun. Okay, fine, fair enough. Is that to do with kamikaze pilots by any chance? If you're a pilot for the Red Sun, perhaps? I might be reading into it too much. Obviously, there were plenty of airmen who were not kamikaze pilots, I want to point out. As well. And still are. That's pretty amazing, honestly. Unfortunately, I wonder if I can actually add it to my mix. I can. It's considered an episode, not a song. As are some things who are trying to circumvent copyright from other places, which I presume this isn't doing, but maybe it's just done that for a laugh. Yeah, I have no problem with that. Happy to add it. It seems pretty good. Have you sent me the Garfield MS Paint
Stuffed
video?
in your face as usual.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before. I'm not going to go through it because I'm just trying to get the songs, but... But thank you. Alright, Yakuza sent me a huge number of things. I don't know if I'm ever going to get through this stuff. Oh my god. Okay. We'll see if we can begin the process. Perhaps. Yeah. That is exactly what has happened, I believe. Okay, Yakuza's first one of many is Spread the Wings from Mark of the Wolf OST. That appears to be what this is from, anyway. I can sense a few good ones in here. Sorry, everyone gets annoyed at my desktop. I don't know why it's such a big problem. I feel like I'm doing everything perfectly well. I press I want desktop application. Sorry, I want a desktop shortcut for every single application I install. Isn't that how computers work? You get a desktop shortcut for everything? Yeah, but otherwise you forget forget you have programs, and then you think, I need a program to do this thing. Yeah, but you forget you have programs. You can be reminded of your lovely programs by having all of your desktop icons. I have one thing, I swear, it's just like a piano that you can play on your keyboard. Look at this. I don't need this. I have no idea how to play the piano. But I could just play it, and it's just there. And I would never remember I have this if it was not for the icon. It's just piano. It's just piano for a laugh. It's awesome. Object permanence too. I don't know how to play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I can't play the piano at all. But I have a piano app that operates on your computer keyboard. It's just amazing. I would forget I have all the games installed. No, this is brilliant. I just think it doesn't develop as much as other things do. No problem with it at all, though. Sunrise on the Train. Next one down. I assume very similar. I could like structure my desktop a bit. I've kind of got it set up so that the... Okay, so one of the reasons I have it like this as well is my other monitor, the one on my right, has no desktop icons on it, so I've got a nice background to look at. It's not like I've just got one monitor and I can't see shit and it's just covered in desktop icons. I've got a nice clean one as well. I haven't got them split evenly between the monitors. It's perfectly nice on that one. Unfortunately, nobody will ever see it because my OBS is looking at this one. Unfortunately. This is very similar. I have no problems with this one either. same sort of thing. This playlist seems pretty good. I'm listening to it, I suspect, at some points. We also have Tekken 4 OST. I actually played Tekken 4, so this is relevant. Let's go. Collection of video games as you do. Sorry, it might take me a long time to look at some of these ones. But I promise I'm getting to everyone as much as possible during this. Don't know how long I'm going to go on with this for. Maybe like an hour and a half. I don't know. And by that point, I'll leave it. No worries, out of mirror. So again, it's quite passive at the start. It has a lot of build-up, I presume. Or if it's like this all the time, I'm not sure if there's any point in having it because it's just such a generic build-up, if you like, slash climax. I actually really like this because it feels like a Sky City type thing. Oh yeah. Not much. I might have some liked ones actually. Weird as that sounds. But there's so little that changes in it. As a section in the middle, which is different. I might not bother with that on the stream playlist, but I do quite like that. I feel like it's very environmental. Touch and Go, which I'll check out next. Another 500,000 listens. Of course, it doesn't have to change dynamically every time. It's just nice to have things that have got sort of a bit of life behind them in a sense and sort of a bit of excitement. Ooh, this is nice. This is really good as well. I don't remember the music being this good on Tekken 4. This is. I felt like it was quite generic and sort of fighty, rather than being an atmospheric build-up for everything. Oh. Bit of volume behind it, that would be perfect. Let's add it. Gonna like this one. It's pretty good. Check this one out while I'm here. Kitsch. 1 million listens. Usually is sometimes. It tends to be a good indicator of what songs are interesting to listen to, if you like. Still going on about how my desktop is perfectly normal and there's nothing wrong with it. My desktop is perfectly normal and there's nothing wrong with it, guys. It's completely normal. Dear me. I guess it kind of loops. You could have this on a 10-hour loop and it would be very much the same thing as having it on a 10-second loop for the main track. My Spotify avatar is just the colour green because it's just, I don't know. Thought I would do that because minimalism or something. It's not just any green, it is also the exact hex colour of Irish green, which is my favourite colour. There's also, from this list, draw from waveform. Draw the waveform. I assume he means this one. Why don't I have it capture my other monitor? Because that's not what I'm focusing on. My other monitor just has stream element stuff. Sorry, no, not stream elements. OBS and Twitch tabs open, which would cause the stream to become infinite, and people would be angry. Again, I don't think there's really anything to this one. As much as I quite like the sound of it, I think that it would be almost unintelligible. You wouldn't be able to hear anything if I was doing this in a normal stream. I don't mind it though. It's got a little bit of. It's not bad. I like it to this one. It's just about having stream music, really. There's sort of a style to it, I suppose. All right, I'm going to do the next ones on this, and then I'm going to switch to another one and come back to your list, Yakuza. There's also Ring a Bell from Tekken 2. I presume this is part of the Tekken 2 soundtrack. Yes. Can you have my stream key? Of course. I still don't really fully understand why that's so dangerous, but I obviously understand that it is, so won't. Oh, yes. Fast pacing, nice backing track which comes into the foreground. Reminds me of Undertale music there. That's excellent. Very good. I assume it's much the same thing for the rest of it, but for the sake of time, I'm going to move on to Emotionless Passion. If you end up having a stream not safe for work stuff to your account and get it banned with little chance to appeal. Yes, that's a good point, actually. I have to give it out to some pretty terrible people, but it makes sense. Yeah, no, yeah, Dara, I'm just adding music to my stream playlist that people suggest. Sorry, I just dropped my headphones. That's not what you're meant to do on a music stream. Pretty much music stream, yeah. I'm going to doubt I'm going to get onto anything else because I've been sent so many. I want to get through. Minecraft stream. Maybe tomorrow. I think that's a good time for me to do it tomorrow. Oh god, I've already used a week of my time off. Jesus Christ, I need to work on stuff. Right, I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to listen to music. I quite like this one. I think it's going to be much the same for the rest of it, right? Oh, that's a kind of interesting ending. Oh. CGF just rewarded it and timed out. Great. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do about that. Good. Fantastic. That's a good set of suggestions from Yakuza there. I'm going to move on to Nico's suggestions quickly. Enter Shikari. Oh no. These could be very good. As you would expect, perhaps. Could be a lot of lyrics for this. I'll listen to everything properly, don't worry. The Nico Band. Pretty much. I don't know what to make of this, but I do quite like the backing of it. I just don't really know what to make of this. This is odd. This is slightly strange, but I really like it as well. Abstract psychedelic music is the best kind. Don't worry, that's totally fine. Gandhi mate Gandhi. Or send me a couple of other ones up the chart. God, my computer is having a nightmare today with this. I don't know what it's doing. It's a very promising start to this one. This probably has some crazy copyright on it. But it's probably not that bad. Probably just demonetization. could barely even tell these were the lyrics, but I realised. What informative lyrics from a fine gentleman. I have quite a lot of Tame Impala, or however you pronounce it, Tame Impala. Tame Impala. I don't know. I have a few, yeah. A few songs by them. Computer, calm down. It's going to be okay. You're fine, I promise. It is having a horrible time with this. All good. That's certainly going on there. Right, Nico also has... This is interesting. Yeah, this says Nico to me. If my computer started having asthma attacks, I'd become concerned because I'm the only one who's allowed to have that.
Gorgeous makeup and pretty clothes. She was like an insta baddie. She was like one of those girls.
Jesus Christ, what is this? I don't even know how to react to this. Oh, she the devil, she a bad little bitch, she a rebel. You just timed him out twice. Fuck's sake. Oh, there's no need to be like that. Come on, man. Can people stop fighting in the chat? It's okay. Everyone can be friends. I promise. You know what? I'm gonna add this on because it's just kind of something else. I have nothing like this on my playlist. Got Lana Del Rey. Of course, usually not a problem. Okay, my God, this is now a disaster. How do I actually refund things? I'll try and refund Dark Quest as one. I can't remember how to look at a list of it. There's a way to look at a list of recently redeemed rewards, but I can't remember how to do it. Sorry, that's bad. Oh, Jesus, really? Let's have a look then. I can't figure out how to do anything. I'm done. Oh, mod actions. Yeah, I can't. I think I might have a different layout to you because I don't really have left panels. Okay, it's fine. I will just tolerate. Yeah, no, this is fine. This is excellent. I really like this one. I'm going to add this to my likes as well. I do enjoy a lot of Lana Del Rey music, as you would expect. It's hard to argue with. I haven't really listened to it on Spotify for some reason, but there we are. The Socialist ABC from Nico. I remember them singing this specifically. Oh, we can't get lyrics, damn it. That's rip. Someone on Steam is accusing me of not drawing biblically accurate katana boss. Well, you can tell them that they are somewhat wasting their life in that case. I'm not saying you can, I'm saying you could. I have no ability to grant permission for that. Somewhat wasting life. Oh, thank you, Nico. That's very kind. No, I remember some of the ones because you have sung it before for me. Just in my vicinity. But this is very good. I won't have it on my stream playlist because it's almost unintelligible without the proper lyrics. But I will like it because it's the sort of thing I should have on my like playlist. Just anyway. Okay, no worries, Yakuza. I'll check it out in a second. I have a huge pile up from some other people, so I'll just check them out. But I get the gist of this one. Let me check the last one that Adamira sent me very quickly. Pulse by Tony Ann. Adamira had a good rate so far with everything. Crikey, it's like the Snowman. I am a bit of a... I do quite enjoy piano. Generally, anyway. Generally very good. Oh, it's quite magical. Very nice. It's very calm, everything. I'm skipping through it because I want to get on to some other things. There's a lot of other ones to check out, but I'm going to add this to both once again. Thank you for recommending that. Jeez, I'm coyed. Your channel violates community guidelines. You swear, you use the N-word or something. What have you done? It's quite hard to get into that position on YouTube without having done something quite bad. Like major copyright infringements or something. Right, I'm going to go to Zitchik. Had sent me 5 DMs, not all of them are songs. We have Burok. Terrible pronunciation, no doubt, but there we are. Jesus Christ, my computer's dying right now for some reason. Let's check. Is this an album you sent me, essentially? Hang on, let me just try and read the Cyrillic. No, it's this one. Okay. I can't read the Cyrillic, I'm just looking at what symbols mean. Haven't listened to enough of this I don't even know if it's an artist or a band, but them. Haven't listened to them enough. This appears to be the sort of standout of this album. Obviously I can't read any of this. I don't know what they're saying. Sorry. Well, I can't really, to any reasonable degree, read any of it. It's lovely, just like Kino. Well, kind of. A little bit. In the sense that they're both not English. No, it does kind of remind me of that, actually. He's using the classic younger cousin / brother swore on my channel excuse. Classic. I think you're right about this possibly just the entire album being pretty good, to be honest. This does sound very good. Yeah, no worries. You sent me a YouTube channel. Are you sending me the homepage video of theirs? Homepage music's video of theirs? Is that the sort of that? Is that the song, as it were? Whole album is shaping up to be pretty good here. If a bit samey, as most albums are. Just all of their music. Right. I'm just coming through that another time, I think. So we've got another half an hour of this before I fall asleep. Not from boredom, mind you, this is all very engaging, just a lot of stuff. Only so long I think people can tolerate just listening to music, but there we are. That other people have sent in. God, that's good as well. I'm just listening to more of this on my off time as well. Off time from just streaming. Right. Before I check in on Minstrel, actually, we've got a couple of other ones. I am aware of Popcorn by Hot Butter. They say the first EDM song ever. It's probably true. This is a Minstraft, by the way, again. Not who made it, who suggested it, of course. I'm so sorry about all the timeouts people have. Did you send me another thing? Oh, Jesus, sorry. If I have, then that's fine. Oh, you did send me another thing. That's fine, thank you. I will check it out in a moment. I think I have quite a similar taste in Minstraft, potentially, because this is sort of, so far, basically everything I think, oh, that's something I listen to all the time. Yeah. Oh, I just love that. The transition is really good. Thank you so much, Star. It's very kind. You've basically just been muted for the entire stream by mean people, so it's very kind, of course. As I always say to people, I hope that I can actually cash out on this and Twitch doesn't just steal everything, but I will continue to fight for that. Indeed you are. No, this is great, Minstraft. Thank you for that. That's very awesome. I suppose I should listen to Pennsylvania 65000 then. That's where it's from. I love this song, even though it's really old and stupid, even in a sense. It's not even from a Fallout game. It's just, I just really like this song. Calling it a song is actually generous, but yeah. Ugh, just magical. Just magical, although I wouldn't ever listen to it ever, outside of sort of using it for videos occasionally. To be honest. CGF sent me The Revolution by EGZOD. Which appears to be this one. Oh my gosh, this is one of those incredibly staged things. It's a bit much, to be honest, but song might be very good, I'm not sure. That's a real picture, you can do magic. I just like... That's real, man. What's the problem? It's real. It's a real picture, that is. Sorry, I'm just making fun of it now. Lamau, true. Yeah, you know, he can. He actually can. Jesus Christ. He can just summon portals. He's Doctor Strange. He's Benedict Wong in disguise. I'm less sure about this one. I feel the lyrics are a bit overpowering for it, but it's still relaxed. It's sort of quite engaging. I quite like this one as well. I said that about a lot of them, but it's just true. People don't suggest songs that are shit on purpose. Really. That they don't like, that they don't think will be any good. So it's not like I'm going to have an issue with all of them. How to say, it's the sort of thing I wouldn't usually listen to, but I think it is actually quite nice. It'll go on. Perfectly reasonable. Right, I've done that one. I'll finish Nico's queue very quickly, and then I'll finally go back to Yakuza. Of course. Did I already do this one? I've done this one. And Molchat Dome, we already have this one, of course, because I am a cultured individual. Don't you dare call me naggedy. I do not nag people. So, I don't know what Dark Quest has suggested. If you have a exact title, Dar, feel free to message me on Discord. Otherwise, I don't really know exactly what it is. I know that you are saying it in the Twitch chat. If you wouldn't mind, that'd be really helpful, thanks. Just so I can keep track of it a bit better. Even though I've already failed a couple of times to do that. But yeah, point is we've got this one. And we've got this. Not sure what this is. No worries, Jeff. I might be finishing the stream by then, actually. Another half an hour or so, maybe. Oh. I enjoy this one as well. It's remarkable, this, isn't it? Maybe I just like more music nowadays. I'm inside my bubble of just listening to synth artists. No worries, Adamir. See you soon. Thank you for joining. Nice to see you. Of course. I don't know, Minstrel, it's up to you, really. I mean, I should stream on YouTube, really, because that's where most of my audience is. I was pleased to discover that my Beneath speedrun from the other day is actually being recommended to people, despite having copyright violations. So far, this is a shoo-in. I have no other problems with it. Let me just flick through a bit. Fortune 3. For life. It's much the same, it doesn't descend into anything. I love these kinds of lyrics, it's a bit that reminds me of Ariel Pink. Great suggestion. I don't know how this is the case, that everything is just landing, more or less. I've had a few hits, a few misses, of course, but still. Rainbow Voodoo by Clark. This is Clark. Official, verified Clark. Fascinating. This might be this might be too experimental for me now. We'll see, I suppose. Yeah, make him a sideboard. Just give him 2 pieces of iron, 3 pieces of redstone, 2 planks, and I believe 4 prismarine shards. That'll totally fix him. In a counterclockwise configuration. How do I upgrade him? Sword to the face. That's also a perfectly valid solution, I should say. Or a sponge. Give him a sponge. That'll work. I think this might be too experimental for me, slightly, for this playlist. Just because this is pretty hard baseline. But I quite like this. In a weird way, I do quite like this. I might add it to my like just so I can listen to it again at some point. I quite like that though. That reminds me of Flash games. A little dittering at the end. That's an odd one. I don't even know what to make of this one. I think it's a bit. It's just interesting. I think I'm going to leave it out of the stream playlist though. If it's no offense taken, hopefully. Right. Quickly going to go on to Yakuza stuff. Juno Reactor. I think I've already added a few of those. Definitely already added Swamp Thing. I listened to it off stream and really liked it. Jardin de Cécile or Jardin de Cécile. Let's check this one out. Listen. Dark Quester with factual inaccuracy in his status because Christ did not rise until about 3 hours from now, depending on how you look at it. Well, actually, probably local time in Jerusalem, maybe he did. I don't know how you look, depends how you look at it. I suppose that is the only correct way of looking at it, is I'm wrong. I shouldn't call people out. Fortune 2! What a failure. Can you get 2 Fortune 2 books and then combine it into a Fortune 3? That'll, with an anvil, that'll give you the results you need. I should do anyway. Could you have an invite to my server? Yeah, of course. Sorry, I forgot. I didn't know you weren't on there. How many reactors do you think Juno has? I suppose 158,435 a month. Haha. Diddle-dit-dit-dit-dit. There you go. Yeah, it does indeed have some interesting tracks. No debate. No doubt from me. This one, these are very long is my only problem with them, really. And it's not really a problem necessarily, it's just they are quite long for sort of tracks, if you like. I do really like this one though. Just from flicking through it, so... adding it in. There's also Pistolero. Nice Spanish, I presume. Ooh, something very different. Don't worry, not much happens on my server. I mostly just ping people to say, do you want to join in a recording last minute? And people don't usually. This combination of traditional music that you might associate stereotypically with Spain with slightly more electronic stuff is just, I really like it. There's a track I really like that's only on YouTube. I might have to play that now I've said that. Oh no. This is difficult. I might have to listen to more of it. I don't know if I really like this one that much. Oh, I do quite like the backing spurs. The same one as Nico's last suggestion. I might save it to my liked just so I can listen to it again. I don't think it's going to be ideal for streaming, but I do quite like it. It's just a bit odd. I don't think it's going to be something that will work too well with it. I don't know if I can explain it that well. It's just a lot of songs by Waterflame, which I do actually. I would potentially just add on faith because I'm so sure that Waterflame stuff is good. Also, in Clark's playlist with Rainbow Video, there was a song called Future Daniel. I want to check it out very quickly. Purely because I'm a massive egotistical person, presumably. It already sounds like a 6v game. 6v song, sorry. I can't speak today. It's impossible. Right, I really like this one. I just happened to go onto it. Alright, that is just great. I love the one. That's awesome. I'm glad people are suggesting these. It's nice to hear about them. Let me check what Dark West has sent me very quickly. A few different ones on Spotify. First off, Passing Me By the Far Side. I actually have heard of this artist for once. I've got a Kanye West track next. Listen in a minute. Because it's going to take me so long to listen to more of these, I think I'm going to have a cut-off in about 6 minutes. When I've been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes, that's my cut-off for all music. Yeah, it's alright, Yakuza, don't worry. It's good to get lots of suggestions for stuff. Anyway, 1 hour, 15 minutes session, I'm going to stop listening to new stuff. I'm just going to what I've already been sent, basically. I think I might make the decision. I don't personally stream on YT just because I haven't got it. I haven't set anything up to do with it, but I'm sure it's very easy. Ugh. I like that this one would be really good in a sort of background setting. In terms of doing streaming generally. Don't tell me that's a valid page one of you's created. Jesus. Let's look at it now. Nah, it's not valid. What do you mean not yet? I'm not gonna make it. I notably don't gamble anymore other than Counter-Strike cases. Very occasionally when they had a new one. Ugh. Actually, that is you're kind of right. That is basically the ultimate gambling. Just speedrunning the games that I speedrun. No, this is excellent. This will certainly work. That didn't even give me a prompt. What the hell? Come on, dude. Okay, well fine, we'll just look for it. What an image! How about that? Rambling man to gambling man. Well, don't worry, Bob Nation. You don't actually have to suggest anything if you can welcome to just listen to other stuff. It's more if you already have stuff that you're confident that you think it would be worth sending over. Then of course that's fine. Basically, I'm just adding these to my streaming playlist, so you might hear them periodically throughout my next speedruns and stuff. Totally didn't steal this idea from Virtual in an effort to save time. Another 3 minutes before I leave, not leave, but stop reading new stuff. Same one, it's nice in the background. I will totally add this one. I have no issue with it. This is a much smaller artist. Is it an alter ego of another artist, or they just produce literally just this? I like that one too. How about that? I just like it, you know. Sometimes you just think, oh, that's nice. I'll add that. Nice backing track. Dark West has also suggested The Ninth Circle of Hell by Azraelifi. Okay. Oh, they're only meant to be 7. What happened to the 8th one? You can see the combination of genres people have got, obviously. Or at least the genres people are interested in. Oh, it's encroaching on the funk territory. You have 1K liked songs. I have about that as well. 1,016 right now. It's gone up since the start of the stream. Great, my Twitch widget says I have no followers right now. That's sad. Come on, Twitch. I totally have followers. I have like 60 something. Hey, Tipo. Everyone unfollowed exactly the same moment. I'm trying to decide about this one. I know I'm spending a long time and I'm trying to decide. I don't mind it. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't think I'd put this on my list, to be honest. I know it's very. It's actually quite similar to the other ones in a strange way. No, I do. I think it actually is quite sensible. It's not exactly like it's in your face. No, it's very listenable. There's the thing about this, but it is quite active and punchy in a strange way. I can't quite describe it. I don't know the right language to describe it, but you know what I mean. See, I'm rambling right now. Right, I haven't forgotten about Minstraf's other suggestions, by the way. Don't worry. All right, my cutoff for music is now ended. Everything I currently have is that's it. We'll check Abomination's one as well. Don't worry. I Wonder by Kanye West. I don't imagine that there'll be very good ads on this. Pretty sure I've heard this one before. God, I'm like 2 seconds away from going on a rant about Pitbull, the artist. Jesus Christ. I just remembered that he exists again. Oh my gosh. Day ruined, to be honest. Instrumental kind of slaps. The lyrics are just rubbish, though, to be honest. I mean, I don't want to criticize songs too much. This is true with a lot of songs, though. I think that the lyrics are just very, very average. But then the instrumental is very good. It's quite catchy. But then the lyrics could be so much better. I don't know. Don't worry for today, T, because I probably won't listen to any more today. But you can send me stuff outside of the stream and stuff. Yeah, instrumental is pretty much perfect, just because it's easier for me to speak over instrumental stuff on my streams. But it doesn't have to be instrumental either. It can be anything that isn't claimed into oblivion. And as long as it's not something that's really loud all the time. That's pretty much it. Yeah, electronic music is my jam as well. The composition of the song, I think I might not bother this one on the list, but it is actually not bad. I shouldn't have a bias. Probably. And our Questor also has Odium. Let me check that. No idea what this one is. Again, not heard of it. Don't worry, for this stream I won't be listening to anything else in this stream, but beyond this I might do another one of these. I'll listen to it outside of the stream, obviously. I'll check everything he sent me outside of the stream, but in the stream, in terms of adding stuff, won't be anything else today beyond what anyone's already sent me. Oh, I used to really like this kind of music. I don't know, I haven't so much recently, but you know what I mean. I don't know what you call this. The backline, it sort of goes. It's like almost like it revs down and up, but it's very quiet, mild on this one. And imitating it with my mouth instead of any kind of instrument. But yeah, there we are. Yeah, no worries if it's YouTube music. It's probably very similar stuff available on Spotify, I suspect, or even the same tracks. Gotta praise his Nick even when he has no bearing on the music. That's fine, very fair, very fair. Yeah, I quite like this one. I actually, yeah, it's pretty good. I wonder what the explicit part of the lyrics is. Oh, it's got a lot of N words, and I might get claimed on YouTube for that. Fuck. Okay, I might have to leave that one out. That's a shame. It's enjoyable. I couldn't actually tell that because I'm too tired, but I want to leave it out because of that. YouTube's pretty ridiculous about that. Even if it is a song, it still does it sometimes. And it just says, right, you're in serious trouble, you are buckaroon. Also, if someone reports you and it automatically detects it, it just shuts down your channel. It sucks so much. Anyway, that's the way it is. Sadly. Sadly, indeed. I believe I didn't check Zitchik's other ones. We'll check this one out. Morbirak. Pretty much YouTube, yeah. You can still send it to me, Dark Quest. I just won't listen to it on this stream because I need to go to sleep soon. I'm dying. I don't know if you can tell in my speech that isn't very coherent, but yeah, you can still send me stuff. I just won't listen to it on this stream immediately. Oh, this entire artist sounds pretty good to someone who doesn't speak Russian, but there we are. Wait, hang on, are they Belarusian? Cultural shock is going into overdrive. No, this is Russian, okay. They are Russian, yeah. I can recognise just about. Just barely. It's really bad that I can't tell, but there you go. Instrumental is just out of this world for these songs. Done already, that's fine. And this one. What is this, dude? Who is this artist? This is so odd. I don't know how to react to this one. Weirdly, I think this actually kind of is perfect for streams and is actually quite nice. I don't know why, I just quite like this one. Once again. Oh my gosh, the development. What is Casey? I swear there's going to be a day which comes where I'm in the final Beneath fight in a speedrun on world record pace and this is just playing. But I welcome that day because that will be funny. So we shall do that one. I will probably like it as well because I quite want to listen to it again. Oh, you sent me another one. Sorry, that one didn't come up. This is the final one from Zich. Burak again. Crazy. Which one did you actually suggest? That one. Cool. Yeah, don't worry, I got you. You asked me this most streams, Zuku, so I don't really know what you want me to say in response to it. I see. Yeah, it's fine if you're not sure what to say, I suppose. There's not much development on it, but it's pretty solid. I have no complaints once again. Why am I not following them? There was no point, but I might as well. There's no point. There we are. Dan's Greatest Hits is just a playlist of stuff that I would play in like a car with friends. So there's stuff that on there that's inarguably like a music song instead of just instrumental shit over and over. But there is also instrumental shit on there as well. I didn't make any of them though. I don't make music. I occasionally edit music that isn't long enough to make it longer. Oh dear me. Alright, Tipo sent me one. I'll make an exception for that one. Okay, I wonder if it's on Spotify. This album, and then it's the same thing here. Spark of the Archon. This kind of looks like AI generated, but it probably isn't. I'm probably being duped. Oh, 2015, it won't be then. Of course it can't be. If it's unchanged. Pretty sure I checked that one out, didn't I? Oh, that one. Oh yeah, I didn't check that one out. You're right. Ooh, this is a good one. This is like that game Motocross Nitro. On mini clip. I wonder if that was just a UK thing or if that's actually in the rest of the world as well. Presumably it is an American website, so you could play it anywhere. Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure it's not just a UK thing, that'd be crazy. It's long, but I have no problem with that, really. Oh, it's got like faux auto-tune stuff. These are cool. These are really fun. Sorry. Dan's greatest physical abuse of his viewers. Can't wait for the album. The only person I've met online and then also met in real life is Snas, and I don't think I physically abused him, so there's not much for that album. Unfortunately. No, I didn't. That's my point. I didn't really beat him up, so there's no album. This is a solid part. Well, good suggestion. Thank you, Tipo. Just so I can move on, I'm going to check out Zichik's last one that I didn't listen to correctly. Which is this one. This is basically the hairstyle I have right now, this guy. To go to Montpellier on summer. Well, maybe. Maybe. I'll check out the 2 Abominations sent me before the deadline, and then I'll check the rest one out at some point. If I'm in Malmo again, you can come down where you can record. Probably. I don't know when I'm next going to go to ESA. I don't know, I'm probably not going to go there to run another game because I've maxed out the games I've... Maybe I'll go there again, it depends. Need to find the funds for it somehow. This album cover goes so hard, it's like the classic old photograph. And lights! How about that? Pretty cool. I have no problem with that one either, but it's samey to my ears because I don't know the language. Obviously. Okay, Abomination sent me 2 before my artificially imposed deadline, just so I can eventually end the stream. This is one of them. Chocolate rain, chocolate rain. Don't remember the lyrics at all. There are quite a lot of them. Really enjoying the build-up. Nah, don't worry. You can save it. You can if you want. I just won't listen to them on the stream, so can't guarantee there'll be any feedback on it or anything like that. Ooh, the pacing. Yes, indeed, indeed. Still good. Still good remix. In fact, remixes are more helpful for the list because you don't get any claims on them, so unless it's a really bad remix, it doesn't actually change anything other than the speed. Look guys, it's Toy Bonnie from FNAF 2 remixes. How cool is that? The Vaporwave. You also sent me a song called Poop in My Face. I don't know what to even make of this one. What do you really? Is this an actual song or is it just pure jokes? We will find out. We will find out. There are no lyrics registered on here, but there are lyrics. What is the creative process for this? Like, how do you arrive at this as a person, even as a child? It feels like you probably shouldn't arrive at this. This guy kind of looks like the Mushroom Wojak. You know what I mean? The expression. Just neutral enough. Wow. Okay, moving on from this one for the moment. I have no idea what this is. I don't make the suggestions. Dark Quest, I will listen to that one at some point. Minstrel, I've had a couple of later ones. And it begins with Popcorn by Hot Butter, which obviously no one needs to hear because everyone knows what it sounds like. I still still let it play because it's great. Can you imagine hearing this in the 60s? The funny, it sounds like popcorn. Pretty much. Alright, more of Mince Rafts quickly. Obviously I've already got this. I don't actually have it on my Ragged mix because I think it was a bit quiet, but there we are. Here we go, we've also got Left Bank 2. Oh yeah, I've heard this one before. It's like royalty-free music. I might like this just so I can save it, but I'm not going to put it on the stream list because people just complain about it every time. Every tutorial video ever made. I'm afraid I don't have those emotes turned on my chat widget, I'm afraid. As I just said, I'm not actually afraid, that's an English expression, sorry. I just mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, we know what this sounds like. Everyone's heard it before, probably. Probably. Just probably. Minecraft also sent me one called Moogie Boogie by Jean-Jacques Perret. Perret, I don't know if that's the best pronunciation. It is so chill. You may be talking about the one you just sent me, but if, in that case I'll listen to it at some point. I'm not sure about the structure of this song already. This is a remix of something else, isn't it? Or is this the original? These are some ancient electronic artists here. Is this the same person that did Oxygen? Or is it someone else? I think that's someone else. I think they were also called Jean, however. Wait, no, is it the same person? That's called Jean-Michel Jarre. Slightly different person. There's a song called Oxygen by C418. I like this one. I'm going to add this one. I really do enjoy that one. The boogie that has literally, as it says in the title. Well, that is called Oxygen, like the original. It's just in another language. It's Oxygen, but there we are. I'm not even 100% sure that it's not French, but I'm going to say it's French. I have no problem with C418. I didn't realise that it was this track, which is obviously iconic in Minecraft. I've probably heard this hundreds of times. But, no, of course, perfectly fine. Liked, but also not really a stream item. Mince. What else we got? Oh, he's got so many, he sent me. There's so many songs. Okay. This is an odd album cover. Still check it out. I don't know what's actually going on it. But here we go. Aria Math is famously, people say, is the best, yes. I don't really have an opinion on it, but it seems fine. I think the original Nether song is like the main Nether one, where it builds up and then goes. I don't know what it's called, but it's very good. That's my favourite one in Minecraft. Oh, I've heard this before. Isn't this just a mix of that piece of classical music that plays in Ocean's 11? That's perfect for a stream playlist, I gotta say. That's ideal. We've also got this song, which is called One-Armed Bandit by Jaga Jazzist, or Jagger Jazzist, or Jagar Jazzist, I don't know. Or Jaga jazzes. Don't know. He's a one-armed smuggler called Senior Riff Raff. I presume he got shot off by a lawman or something. It's cool. It's like a song name with story, with character, with fizz, something like that. Any of the exciting words I just said. Don't worry at this point in the stream because I'm going to head off in a minute, Evil Skelly, but you're welcome to send me stuff if you want still. It's just any music that you think would be good for a stream playlist. So stuff that isn't stupidly loud, stuff that hasn't got constant lyrics, and stuff that doesn't get claimed and then get your video removed. So not much stuff is like that, but just in case you happen to have heard of a song that does that. There are one or two out there, like Little Dark Age does it, usually on YouTube. Let's skip ahead of this bit because it's 7 minutes long. It's a bit recursive until that point where it changes the medley a bit. I would do Jeff Van Dyke stuff, yes, if it wasn't sort of already in the game. What do you mean by, are you going sad? That's unfortunate. Oh well, see ya. Had fun, thank you. Probably a decent playlist on the whole. I don't know. Minstraft has a couple more. This is certainly got a name and a half. An empty bliss beyond this world. There's just certainly intentionally typing sentences for their album covers. Is this Rock smoking a cigarette? Does it have a match in his mouth or something? Doesn't have a mouth. This is some lucid instrumental shit. Oh my god. Look at the names of these songs. You can't get away with this. This is outrageous. This is an album and a song I'm curious about. I don't think I'm going to put it on the stream list, to be honest, but I kind of want to, but I don't think I'm going to. It's just about chill enough that it makes a lot of sense to put on there. I'm putting a lot on there, but I want to. It's just like people that make good suggestions. What can I say? Minstraft's the last one, I think, is this one, for which the entire album is specified. So I'm not going to listen to that right now. That's just unnecessary. I also have an all over the place music taste as well. It isn't actually. But it's part of another thing by the same artist, so it's a very similar thing. This is obviously their most famous composition, is that album. This is an entire album. I'm not going to listen to it right now, but I'm going to listen to it at some other point. So that's good. Dar sent me... Oh, you know what? Dar sent me one more. I'll look at it. It's Castles by 2 Asian. Say one more. But they're clearly very interested in making that sort of music, yeah. It is odd, I sort of immediately thought about that, yeah. Ooh, the transitions are nice. Pretty enjoyable. Gotta look at some of Yakuza's other stuff, and that'll be it, I think. I'm gonna leave the Water Flame suggestions for a bit, because I think I already have quite a few of them on the list, and I don't want to type them out one by one and everything like that. No, that's alright, it's fine, don't worry, Abominations, it's totally fine. I'm just pleased people haven't sent me Rickrolls. There's a bit of development in the song, clearly. The way this song progresses, I feel like I've heard loads of songs that are exactly like that, but I actually really like it again, so... No, I would have done that. That's a good stream song, though. No, I know that it's not... Wait, are you saying you sometimes get striked for having Water Flames music? I don't mind about demonetization so much, because it's on stream, so you don't get it demonetized in that way. If it's on YouTube and it's a substantial thing that I think would be nice to have it monetized, which is very rare, I don't think I've thought that at all yet, then I can use tools to artificially remove the music, kind of. So it doesn't matter too much to me that if I do have problems like that, it might damage the video quality a bit. God damn, Water Flame, no need for that. It's a shame when their music is basically just like used everywhere. Le Castlevania Radio is just by Spotify for me, or is this for everyone? This is clearly for me. Right, Yakuza's Patience, here we go. Thank you for finding these on Spotify, it's very kind of you. Everything else that you've sent that's not a Spotify Direct, Yakuza, I'm going to look at outside of the stream, I think, if you don't mind. Because I'm overrunning by a lot more than I wanted to. I've looked at basically some music for 104 minutes now. Cheers. If anyone's got a really good Twitch channel to raise, then please let me know, because I'll probably do it in a minute. Obviously, there's only a handful of people, but still nice to send them somewhere. Send all of you all somewhere, so you can go and type in their chat very briefly and then forget that they exist. That's how raids work. Don't worry, I'm clearly adding everything to my playlist. It's not like I'm going to remove all of it after the stream. It's all there. I agree with your music tastes, to some extent anyway. I still think, that's really the problem with music playlists and stuff. I firmly believe that my playlist is the best playlist, because it's the best one for me. I see it changes up a bit. Very nice. Of course, I think I've heard this before with Hitman, of course. Hitman soundtrack. There's no one playing the game, god damn it. People need to respect this game's community. Respect. This is very old, by the way. Well, not very old, it's not that old. It's Hitman Blood Money, so 2006, it says here. It's more than worth a mention. I'll add it to my liked as well. Right, a couple more to go. We've added that one and this one from this playlist. Of these, Nightmare. Just can immediately see, there we are. Oh, there it is. Missed it right at the start. Jesper Kid is a musical genius. Is he a genius because he's from Denmark, perhaps? I'm joking, I'm sure he is very good. Beyond that song. That was a good song. Oh, this is very nice. How have I not heard of this person? They seem to be really popular. No, I have heard of them actually. Sorry, that's my bad. Have indeed. Love that. I can't even get into how much I like that. Backing track good, combination good, levels good, foreground pretty good. Are you even allowed to raid people who are like massive streamers? I presume they have it turned off, or they don't have any notification for raids that are of a certain size. Because it must be such a nuisance. You get people who just raid them with one viewer or no viewers all the time. So, hey man, thank you for the raid, man. Thank you for the raid. Oh. Yeah, that's awesome. Stress. It's one of the ones. Another good start. There's a proper DJ type. I feel like this might not change that much. Yeah, I think I'm right. Doesn't surprise me, there's just VTubers and just chatting. Got Iron Mouse leading the way, have we? No, but seriously, people have introduced me to a lot of very cool artists to the stream, so it's very kind of all of you. We've also got No from this playlist here. All very similar style. This, I mean, I'm just assuming these are going to be good because of the number of viewers they have on them, number of listeners, anyway. I have to think. Can I imagine myself listening to this while trying to introduce a stream or trying to start a speedrun? Yeah, of course, absolutely. Ender's a bit. This bit's a bit more finicky, actually. This is a bit weird. It kind of builds back up from going into that strange area. Wow. These are great. Done that one. Closed penultimate song. Yeah, these are great. This is a top quality playlist from the album. This album is the playlist. It's more bassy, but I actually still think it's loud enough. There's enough to it. To go on in the background and just have people hear it. Oh, it's that fucking song everyone uses in YouTube Shorts. Oh no. Is that why his most popular one is that awful one, but slowed down? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's ruined it for me. It's not really, the other songs are great, but that is really annoying. They've ruined the song. I would love that song if it wasn't totally ruined. God damn it. Oh well. We've got one more. It's called Another World. From this list. I was wondering why that was so popular. So yeah, of course, because people have just ruined it for their own gains. Right, as I said, this will be the last one because everything after a certain point, it will take me too long to do it. Add Superplay to what? The realm? The server, you mean? Or to something else? The playlist, just add Superplay. Back's really good on that. I suppose it's more the middle, because you can still hear it really well. Same level as everything else, though, more or less. It's just deeper. I think once again that's pretty solid. I have to add it. Going into that. This whole collection is very good. really. I mean, picked out specific ones to be modest, I'm sure, but... Yeah, I mean, all of these are similarly quite good. I could add all of them, but I will leave it there for the moment. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching and suggesting songs and everything you've already done. It's very kind of all of you, of course. I'm going to head off. Thank you for all your suggestions after the time as well. I'll probably listen to them off time and add some of them. Might do another one of these, of course. It's very kind. I've done very little actual work this stream. I just listened to what other people have sent in. But thank you. The stream playlist is better now than it ever was. Added like 50 things to it, which is really good. Actually, it's not that many. I don't know how many it was. It was like 30 things, but still. You can find out, I suppose. It is everything from this line downwards, which is not very easy to see. The number 4. Well, doesn't matter that much. Main channel stream will be good. Great. Totally real, by the way. Totally real. 100% real. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Everybody, it's very kind of all of you. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.